Alright, I'm just arrived on location at this old abandoned house on a farm. And look at the bees coming and going from above that door. I haven't even stepped in there to investigate yet. This is just getting out of my van right now. This ought to be interesting. Hopefully I don't have to tear too much structure apart. Hopefully they'll be just exposed right immediately back there or up there. Alright, I opted for a inside removal, if you can even consider this the inside, but it's inside the front patio, front porch, as opposed to outside because, well, two reasons. It's a little bit more shaded in here, and also the wood's a lot thicker on the outside. I didn't have to go through anything but really like drywall and thin wood inside here to get to these. So, I've already exposed the full extent of them, I believe. And they go from right here, see where that little new comb is right there? All the way to right there. And it's probably been here several years from the looks of it. Perhaps more, I don't know. Anybody see the queen? Oh, look at this little piece of honeycomb they have tucked away in between these two 2x4s. How cozy. Talk about perfect bee space. Whoever built this house must have had that in mind. All right. So on that very end, where you see that little new comb part is right there, they were starting to bundle up, you know, pile up there at the end, and I vacuumed them, but what I did is I sprayed some Honeybee gone down in that whole area very carefully without getting them on this part of their hive, you know, because we don't want chaos to ensue just yet. But that's going to keep them from running down that way. It kind of cordons off the area, so you won't have to keep going down there and panicking, vacuuming, you know, while you're trying to vacuum these girls down here. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'll have to do the same thing down there or not. They look like they're pretty much blocked off on that area by that wood right there. And as you can see, they don't really go down further in here as far as comb. It's just an opening. But I'm about to continue vacuuming. And I'm only going to show a second of that because nobody wants to suffer through the sound of a vacuum cleaner for too long. Alright, I'm going to put the phone down and continue vacuuming, and then I'll start cutting this out. Alright, I just got the queen. She was behind the very last piece of comb I cut out of there. And they're not all over her right now. I guess there's just too much chaos. But then again, I just now pulled her out. So, I was kind of surprised I found her in this cutout. It was a little bit messy. But, I found her right there in that area. So, I'm actually going to vacuum these last few bees out of here, and then I'm going to smoke, and then Honeybee gone, and then dump the vacuum bees into the hive, especially since I have the queen. All right. Yes, I know they're gonna need more room. They'll be all right for a little bit. They can't go back up there and stay because of the honeybee gone. Look at the sky. But I have the queen in here. That's the big deal. Once you get the queen, it's a slam dunk, folks. By the way, most of these bees are on top. It's not like the hive is just full of bees, because I just dumped them on top. So you got to take that into account too. Can't land. So, I can go home for lunch and then come back either tonight or tomorrow night and pick these ladies up. I probably should do it tonight because I need to give them more room really soon. Looks like chaos, but it's under control. Guess what, folks? There was another queen hanging out down here on the ground. I saw all these bees piled up down here. So I got another queen clip and put it. Looks like an older queen. This is definitely a second queen. The other one was brighter orange. So they were gathered around her, so there's actually two queens. I guess they had a mother-daughter situation going on for a while. That's possible. You can't always automatically assume there's just one queen in a hive. So, I need to dig a frame out of here and put her in here too. So, anyway, I'm about to go to lunch. There's still some gathered at the entrance trying to figure out what's going on, so that's going to take a few hours into nighttime or nightfall to figure it out. They have 2 hives to choose from. Good deal. Okay, it's nightfall and I'm about to seal these bees up. But I'm just taking a quick look-see in here to show that there are, you know, maybe only a couple of bees flying around in here. And they still may end up in my hive. Okay. So let's walk out here. Soon I'll be closing that one up, and like I said, there may be a dozen bees I leave behind, or 20 or something like that. Be closing these up soon. All right. Good deal. Okay, I'm here at an undisclosed location for these bees that somebody volunteered to keep them for me. So, opening up the first hive. By the way, these aren't good little angels. They're a little bit feisty, but I think they'll settle down. So what I'm going to do is feed them back some of their honey and pollen supplies that I already have rubber banded and ready to go, and release the queens. Okay, queen 1. There she is. And there she goes. Okay, now for queen 2. Well, that was quick. Where'd she go? I guess I'll have to look back on the video to see how quick that went, because I didn't even see her come out. But she was in a clip right before I opened it. Boy, these queens are quick sometimes. Alright, there you have it. Tucked away, food supplies, queen released. That's a temporary shading I have on that roof until the person who's hosting them can find a better shade. I don't have one in the van. So, it is what it is for now. And they have a top bar hive I'm using as a shade on this one, because these roofs are so thin, they'll just bake. Now I need to go review the footage and make sure the queen went inside instead of flew straight up in the air. Look. Oh, that's a drone. Never mind. All right. Thanks for watching.